Hello and welcome to Bhaduri Foundation. This is an important lecture on the chapter Heredity and Evolution of Class 10th NCRT. Let's start. The change in non-reproductive tissue cannot be based on to the DNA of the germ cell. Therefore, the experiences of an individual during its lifetime cannot be passed on to its progeny and cannot direct evolution. Consider another example of how an individual cannot pass on to its progeny the experience of its lifetime. If we breed a group of mice, all their progeny will have tails as expected. Now, if the tails of these mice are removed by surgery in each generation, do these tailiness Tally's mice have Tally's progeny? The answer is no, and it makes sense because removal of the tail cannot change the genes of the germ cells of the mice. Darwin solely related with the theory of evolution, but he was an accomplished naturalist also, and Mendel's experiment gave us the mechanism for the inheritance of traits from one generation to the next, but neither tell us anything about how life began on Earth in the first place. Haldane, a British scientist who became a citizen of India later, suggested in 1929 that life must have developed from the simple inorganic molecules which were present on Earth soon after it was formed. Next topic is speciation. Over generation, genetic drift will accumulate different changes in each subpopulation. Also, natural selection may also operate differently in these different geographic locations. Together, the process of genetic drift and natural selection will result in these two isolated subpopulation of beetles becoming more and more different from each other. The idea was that changes in DNA during reproduction are the basic events in evolution. Variations arising during the process of reproduction can be inherited. These variations may lead to increased survival of the individuals. Sexually reproducing individuals have two copies of genes for the same trait. If the copies are not identical, the trait that gets expressed is called the dominant trait and the other is called the recessive trait. Variations in the species may confer survival advantage or merely contribute to the genetic drift. Changes in the non-reproductive tissues caused by environmental factors are not inheritable. Speciation may take place when variation is combined with the geographical isolation. Thank you. Please share this video to your friends and download our app bhadurifoundation.com for getting free PDF of this lecture and to get all videos at one place. Thank you very much.